Well, hello. Welcome to where we take a closer look at stuff, And I just want to give you a brief. This one is real quick. You know how sometimes you see things and you'll see a person and they look good or whatever the case may be, and you'll be like, yeah, go work your magic. Go work your magic, girl. Go work your magic, guy. You know what I mean? You know, you looking good or whatever. This is a form of witchery. Look up the word, okay? But we're gonna, and the reason why I want to talk about this is because this right here is one of the reasons why the church is populated so much with certain churches and why they attract so many women. But witchery, okay? Listen to this. A compelling power exercised by beauty, eloquence, or other attractive or fascinating qualities. That's witchery. I'm going to read it again for you. Witchery, it's a noun. Of course, you got witchery, the practice of magic, warding off evil spirits and acts of witchery. That's witchery. When you see people, hold up, I bind you. I loose the spirit of whatever. I loose the spirit of I bind you. We talked about that already. That's under demonology, under that binding and loosening thing, all witchcraft with a different name, Christianity, Catholicism. The second part of this witchery description, compelling powers exercised by beauty, eloquence, or other attractive or fascinating qualities. Pastors and bishops, they look good, smell good, drive a certain car, talk about prosperity and God, quote unquote, blessing. Church talk about that all the time. Blessing, house, car, blessing, give, we're gonna talk about that too. This witchery. So, what's your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts on the witchery? I've seen this exercised by many church leaders. Women flock to it. They flock to it. That's why the church is populated by, especially if you're a good-looking preacher, pastor. I knew one in 7 years. His church blew up. He had two mansions, what do you call them cars? 2 Bentleys, his own jet, helicopter, still in his 30s, early 40s. You know what made him so anointed? And women will, especially the ones that probably went there, will probably swear you out. Just like the same thing with President Barack Obama. He was tall, he was slender, had the light skin, bow legs and all that type of stuff. You know, women, child, he could preach the word to me anytime. You know what I mean? Especially if he come in your camp, smelling good, all close up to you. Got the other ladies. Oh, hey, pastor. You know, right there, taking all your money. What's your thoughts? Witchery. What's your thoughts? Let me see.